Something you may not know about me is that, I very much was the pioneer of buying and selling websites. I was doing it when nobody else thought that, websites were pretty much real, let alone that you could buy and sell them. Now, this market has really, really matured to a point where not only, with the big sales where you make literally millions, like I've been, touch wood, fortunate enough to do a couple of times now, but also right at the other end of the market. And, of course, in the 30-day challenge, we want to make sure that you haven't wasted 1 second of your time. So I'm going to show you how you can make, by the looks of it, about $130 for your particular website that you've created. If it doesn't work and it's not particularly a good niche for you and you can't make it sell. So here's what we're going to do. Now, we have the good old Vintage Electric Guitar blog. You can see it's still at #1 despite all sorts of horrible things happening to it. And here it is, good old Vintage Electric Guitar. So you may have a site and it just hasn't worked, it just hasn't sold for you, hasn't got the numbers, etc., etc., etc. What do you do? Well, now, and this is only a couple of months old, is Flippa.com, buying and selling websites. This is run by an Australian company called SitePoint. Have done really brilliantly, but they've created this fantastic market specifically, particularly at the lower end of sales. And the reason I'm so excited about this, because this is literally, I'm recording this literally on the 25th in Australia, so this is absolutely real time. Okay, so what I wanted to show you was the just sold category here, and what I've done is I've pulled out a whole bunch of sites. These are sites that have actually sold. You can see, this one sold for 197, this one for 159, this one for 101, this one for 110, this one for 1,000. I want to focus on, and I've just been through this, and I've pulled out a couple of ones that you should be really, really interested in. For example, this one has been going since 1st of March 2009, so it's been going for a while, which is why I suspect they've got a current bid already of $200. But you can see they've managed 320 unique visitors a month and 3,500 page views. Now, my goodness, that is simple. Most of you guys have already got that. Google PageRank, they've got #1, which is great for the phrase, and they've got the pages in Google and Yahoo. And, of course, we'll have unique content. Now, look, you put up the description, you can sell. They've got 123 index pages. Oh, sorry, PageRank. Oops. It's got a PR1. Now, most, I think the Vintage Guitar site's got a PR of 2, for example. I think it's been as high as 4, but we just didn't update it for 12 months. So it went back to PR2. But you can see this one is going to sell for $200. So that's interesting. Let's continue on and let's have a look at this one. This site has been sold, and it was sold for $159. Now, here's the cool thing. Check this. Established 7th of August 2009. This is a blog. No revenue is being claimed. No traffic is being claimed. Content is being claimed to be unique. Design's being claimed to be unique. And check this out. Good little story. And they're explaining what's involved. Now, these 2 unique ebooks and 5 unique PLR books, which basically means they're private label rights, which means anybody can get them. They had 122 views, and somebody's bought this site for $159. It was created on the 7th of August 2009. Is this sounding familiar to all you people? So, there's that one. Let's have a look at this one. Classic. This is classic. This is a 30-day challenge style blog. Okay. womenslingerie.com. It was established 1st of August 2009. No revenue, no traffic. And you can see there's the possibility of eBay integration, Amazon integration, AdSense integration. Can you start to see why I love WordPress Direct so much? You could have a good little business just creating blogs with profitable keywords with Market Samurai. Use WordPress Direct to throw them up. And remember, the key thing about WordPress Direct is it saves you so much time. Yes, you can install your own WordPress blog, but my goodness, It takes time. I don't care how good you are, how professional you are at WordPress. It still takes you at least a couple of hours to get it all set up. And I'm being really credible. Usually it takes a day or so for you to get it all set up. WordPress Direct takes 15 minutes, and it's got all of this integration stuff already in it. So look, this person's made $129, and the site was established 24 days ago. And if you go on here to flippa.com, you'll see there's a whole bunch of sites in this category. So here's the trick. You want to sell your website. If you're not going to do it, now there's a listing fee. It will cost you $19, but you know, as long as you've got traffic, you've got a bit of traffic, you've got a decent, first or second page ranking and so on, you should be able to get at least $100. So if you paid $20 for your, let's say you paid $20 all up for hosting, and you paid $19 for your listing fee. So you cost $40, you're still going to make $60 profit on something. Okay, this first one may have taken you a long time to build because you were learning the process. But let me tell you, soon you can be churning these sites out. You can do 2 or 3 of these things a day if you know what's going on. Now, the trick, don't be fooled, don't be stupid, okay? Don't just create it and then sell it immediately. Drive some traffic, build up some value. We can see, if I go back into the buy area and have a look at the ones that are just sold, you can see the ones that are selling. Okay, so you can see here, you can see the ones that are making bids. Go through, do your research. Check out the ones that have bids. Have a look at what they're doing. Okay, have a look at what they're going for. And of course, the sites that we're creating in the 30-day challenge are so much better. So much better. They've been perfectly targeted. They've been perfectly created. Most of these are just whipped up and spewed out. You can do it so much smarter, and if your site doesn't work, you sell it, you're going to make $60, $70. And that, folks, is way better than a kick in the head. So you can see that there is no website left behind here in the 30-day challenge. Getting into flippa.com is super easy. You can just register at the register link. Register in, set up an account. They're a really legitimate service. They do a really, really good job. And of course, we can do so much more because remember, WordPress Direct, you've got all the Google Analytics, you've got all the dashboard. You can do all of these sorts of things. So do you see why I love WordPress Direct? Do you see why I love Market Samurai? And do you see why I love Traffic Bug? Because you can create, imagine if you created 15 of these sites, 15, let's say 15 sites, actually, let me bring up my calculator. You did one site every 2 days for a month in keywords that you know you can get traffic for, and you do the whole 30-day challenge, you do the Traffic Bug, you do the WordPress Direct, you do all of those. So we've got 15, and let's be super conservative and say we only make $40 profit per one, okay? It's an extra $600. That's better than a kick in the head. And that's, remember, being super conservative. So if you actually thought about this and was smart about it and let these sites ferment and get a bit of age on them, you can see the sites that have age are selling for $200 to $1,000. So, and this is for stuff that hasn't worked for you. Isn't that cool? I just think it's brilliant. So check it out. If you went through the go, no-go session yesterday and it turned out to be no-go, well, here you go. This is what you do. Hit flippa.com, register, sell your site. Now, one final tip. If you're going to sell your site, go and have a look at the sites that have just sold. And, of course, you can do that beautifully. We can go into the, where are we? Actually, I'll just go back to the start here so I know where it is from the start. There we are. You go to the Just Sold tab. So this is off the home page. Go and have a look at the sites that are similar to yours. Okay, Kobe Bryant jerseys, for example. And have a look at the sales copy. Have a look at what they've written. Okay? Check it out. Have a look what they've written. And make sure you take notes. Have a look at how they're selling these sites. You can guarantee the people who make the most money are the ones that are going to have put a little bit of effort and time into their copy. All right, we know how to do that, right? So that's a really cool tip. So check it out. Notice this site was established on the 1st of August 2009. It was bought for $147. They created an affiliate site. How awesome is this? They created an affiliate site on Kobe Bryant jerseys, and they made $147, and they just flipped it. Really cute stuff. Great idea, and an awesome way to make money. There you have it. I hope you enjoyed that. And just as a final little thing, for those of you who are interested, this is the first screencast shot with Camtasia for Macintosh, which is very exciting as well for those of you who are veterans. So that's very, very cool as well. All right, folks, we'll speak soon. How about that for a lesson? There you go. Make money. No person leaves the 30-day challenge without making money. Let us know when you sell your site, because that's making $1. Don't you worry. That is absolutely qualified as making $1. All right, speak soon.